Okay guys, today's video, let's put this 9RX together. So the first thing I'm going to do, I guess the first thing I already did, I took the Dremel to these wheels to get the paint off, so that way they will fit better. On those, you got to be real careful. You can see I flaked a few spots of paint that'll need some touch up. But it's one of those things, kind of how it works out. So I'll get that. I notice I got just a little bit of fade on that tread, so I'm going to touch that up with black. Then the body, I got to get the tank painted black, the detail paint on the lights, detail paint for the toolbox, and SMV stickers. And then this will be ready for clear coat. So I'm going to get busy. Okay guys, so I got all the wheels put together. Got a little paint on my finger there. It scared me. Fuel tanks painted. Lights got a little touch black. The wheel weights are on. All I'm missing is the SMV sign. Then that's ready for clear coat. Touched up the black on this wheel track. I think it looks much better. Not quite dry yet, but that looks a million times better. Then the other thing I got thinking of when I was painting the handrail or the flashers and mirrors was the cab needs trimmed. So what I did, I'm gonna grab my pliers. Sorry if I sound all horrible. I got crazy allergies right now. So I just grabbed the pliers to pull the interior out. Then you gotta do some trimming around this now that the cast is set. So on each side of the cab there was a pin. One right there, one right there. I just took my Dremel tool and cut it out nice notched like, so that way it could slide right over the pins. As for the back, I don't know if you can see those two grooves in there, but this was kind of a C on each end, so that way it held the back of the cab down. So I just took the Dremel at an angle to make sure I cleared, then put the interior back on. Just snaps right in. Took the front edge off, so that way that can now go in. But then I'll put just a couple drops of glue on the interior to hold it tight. And then add flashers, mirrors, antennas, what else? Handrail. Yeah. So, moving right along. So I'm going to get the cab done, get clear coat, and then start assembling the wheels. So the way this works, oh man, sinuses. This little black guy right there goes in this hole inside of here. Let me grab something. Goes in that hole right there all the way up to, there's a hole right there on that. Then that's set in place. Then the wheels with just a little wire pin, one on each side right there. You can see the hole. Then you add the black ones to the bottom. There's a groove for them right there. Drop the big yellow caster in, but you have to leave it loose until you get the track over it, and then you put the green pin in through the back, but I'll get to all that a bit later. So yeah, I'm going to keep moving right along with this. Okay guys, so as you can see, I got all the wheels added on here. Simple pin through there like I talked about. Those snap into place. Now, one thing you got to watch before I get too carried away. The axle hole is offset, so they'll only go in certain spots on here. So that guy either has to be a front one there or a trail over here, because they all have the half hole on them. And then the other half is on here, so you got to match it up. So physically can't go there because that's two bottoms. So it'll go there or there. So you want to keep real close attention to that whenever you start setting the tracks on. Now the way to do that, take your big pulley and you got to kind of finagle it into here. Come on. I haven't done one of these in about a year. So you got to be real delicate, but there's a little tab. Grab something to point. There's a little tab right in there. So you just got to be real delicate to get it to pop over that. but then leave it loose so it sits way down. Then grab you a track, make sure the tread lines up. See if I remember how to do this without looking it up. Okay, I know what I did wrong. So I gotta wait to put these on until I get it inside there, and then that's what locks it into place. So I gotta take these wheels back off, leave the bogey wheels in, the black ones, set that in, then you put these guys on to lock it in place, and then once everything is in place, you will lift this, and these green, I'll call them pins that come with the kit. They go right through that hole there, right into that to lock everything into place. So I'm going to break these back apart, snap everything together. Also got clear coat on this. You can see that shine now. So I will add just a touch of detail on the lights, then the tail lights. Cab is ready to go. Got the beacons, the mirrors, the antennas, and the two handrails, the one here behind the door and the one behind the cab. So the cab is ready. Flashers are drying. So yeah, I gotta strip these guys back apart, and then I'll catch up with you then. So there we have it, guys. Redone as only I can. So we always have a saying around the farm: we do it right because we do it twice. And apparently I've done too many RTs. That one, you put the wheel on, and then that snaps it all together. This guy, yeah, there's no way you can put it together having those already in. So everything's fixed now. Now I got a bunch of little detail paint to do because I scuffed up a bunch trying to get it to go together. The pin is incredibly difficult. You can see this guy had trimmed just a little bit, and in all the work, it made the paint just kind of peel right off. To save yourself some time and aggravation, take the Dremel to your pin and get all the paint off of it so it'll fit a whole lot easier. But yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of touch up on glue, and then a little bit of touch up on the paint to try and hide some of the ugliness. I mean, I destroyed the paint job on that guy, but just brush a little bit on out of that little tube I got over there, and it'll look good as new. Then I need to go out to the garage and cut my axles. This is, what size rod is that? And of course, it's peeled off that. Hang on. Let me grab one of them back over here. That is 1/8 by .014 round brass tube from K&S. This rod, or tube, is actually what I use for the spacers on all my wheeled tractors for the smaller solid rod that I use for the axle. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to do some gluing, a little bit of detail painting, cut them guys down to size, then I think we're ready to put it together. Detail paint on the tracks is done. I don't know, I might touch up a few more spots after what I did completely dries. But I got the axles cut, snapped everything together. So we're basically ready for final assembly. So this is on a tillage crew. So tillage crew, you need a rock box. So I got the one with the added weight brackets on the side. So that guy will go on the front. Hood. I don't think anything changes. I believe this is a 570, so I don't need to change decal. Like I said earlier, the cab is ready. Put on all the plastics, put on the flashers, and we call this bad boy done. So I'm going to snap all that back together real quick. Yeah, I'm going to snap that together real quick. And there we have it. 9570 RX, completely finished. So I got the front rock box added, cab installed, the plastic on the sides installed, flasher, handrails, all that fun stuff. This one is DUN, done. I like how it turned out. Looks good. Keep doing stuff enough times, eventually it becomes decent. But with that being said, guys, thank you for watching this build along. These are a lot of fun. So the next one will be 9R, whenever I decide to get started on that. So make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys later.